Rambam. We are the laws of witnesses. Chapter 8. The following law applies when a person signed on a promissory note and comes to testify with regard to his signature in a court of law. If he recognizes that the signature is definitely his, but does not remember the matter of concern at all, and does not have any recollection that this person ever borrowed from the other, it is forbidden for him to testify with regard to the signature in court, because he doesn't remember. So he can't testify. For a person is not testifying about his signature, but instead about the money mentioned in the legal document. And one person is obligated to the other. His signature serves merely to remind him of the matter. If he does not remember, he may not testify. Shh. Even though he signed it. And he said he doesn't remember. The signature has to bring back a recollection. It didn't. Huh? Okay, that's irrelevant to the question at hand. The question at hand is, can he give testimony? He can't be. What's he giving testimony? What? That he doesn't remember anything. The signature has to spark a remembrance of something, right? He doesn't remember. He doesn't recall. So, in other words, it's not it's the issue is not how did it get there. That's not the issue. The issue is, can he testify? He can't testify because he doesn't remember anything about it. That's the issue. Now, so there's things are up in, questionable. What's the litigation going to be? Okay, whatever. You have to move forward in the litigation, another matter. But this person can't testify, which is interesting because if two other witnesses, let's say he didn't come, and we learned this previously. Let's say two other witnesses came in and testified. Yeah, that's his signature. We know his signature. Right? Or the court has previously had his signature for something else, and they have a record of his signature. And they look, it's his signature. Two people, and it's either the court or two people came in and testified. Guess what? It validates the document. But because the only reason they're coming is to validate the signature. The person who gave testimony about the documentation, because he signed it, the signing means he has to be aware of it. If you sign it, you're not aware of it, then that means nothing, right? That means it's a false documentation. Your signing means I know what this document is saying. Now the guy who signed it is coming and saying, that's my signature, but I don't remember it. So that means it doesn't help your signing. Right? Got it?
Right.
That's the distinction over here. Very, subtle difference. Okay, halacha number 2. Whenever a person remembers his testimony at the outset, remembers after seeing his signature, or remembers it after being reminded by others, even if he is reminded by other witness, if he in truth remembers, he may testify. He didn't remember, but someone else had to remind him. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. However, if the plaintiff who reminds him, he may not testify. Can't be the plaintiff, right? Because then that's already too close to, if it appears the litigant, he is testifying falsely about the matter, which he does not know, for it appears to the litigant. And we take that into consideration, appearance over here, that he's testifying falsely, because he didn't remember on his own. The plaintiff is now reminding him. Oh, yeah. So it's a little kind of too close to, to at least it's appearing false. Okay. I'd love to continue, but I have a responsibility